I just placed an order from Riddle Resource, and I grabbed a couple critical thinking company books for next year. So I thought today that I would just do a flip through. I have not used these, fair warning. I have not really looked through much either, but I thought we'd kind of look through them together, flip through, and if you've never used critical thinking company, I think these will be kind of a good introduction to what they're like. And if you're starting to look ahead for next school year, this might give you some inspiration. So put you on the tripod and let's get looking. So the first book is called Vocabulary Riddles, and it's for grades 4 through 8. I purchased this for my middle kiddo. He has a ridiculous vocabulary. He loves learning new words. So I thought this would be a fun way to do it. If I gave him something like Wordly Wise, he would absolutely hate learning new words. So I was just looking for something fun. He's a voracious reader, so I don't worry about needing to increase his vocabulary in that way, but I wanted something just fun for him. So it gives a little rhyme at the top and then asks questions that go with that rhyme. So I just thought he would enjoy it. Each one is easy enough, short. I kind of think we'll do probably just like one a day and then not do it every day of the week either, once or twice a week. Like I said, I'm not worried about increasing his vocabulary. He has a ridiculous vocabulary. I often have to look up things that he says. And I think I've got a decent vocabulary. So, and you can see they're doing it by letters, the alphabet. Anyway, that just looked like something fun and easy for increasing vocabulary. The next one is for next year, like I said, but it's for my youngest. We did this year Analytical Grammar Junior with him. He'll be 6th grade next year, and he is not ready to do the full Analytical Grammar. So I thought this might be kind of a fun thing to do kind of in between. So each week, well, I think we'll probably do it by week. Let's see how many there are. So in the book, they always give really good introductions at the beginning of each book, which I really appreciate. Not that I can't usually figure it out, but sometimes they just give some good information about it. So there's that. And then, they also usually have little notes. For something like this, they will have notes, kind of hints in case you need some review of what things like modifiers, what are modifiers, and that sort of thing. So I don't know how we will pace this, but there'll be a section and they'll present some information about it, and there's practice, a your turn, and a challenge. They have unit reviews. I'm thinking that we may do maybe 2 pages each time. I have to see how many parts there actually are. It doesn't divide out easily. Each unit's not like a week's worth or 2 weeks worth. There's nothing even about it. But they're all, they take a kind of a way, they take an approach to add some fun to something that otherwise can be pretty boring, such as grammar. And I really appreciate the way they do that while still being a strong program. Sometimes when you start adding fun into things, the curriculum starts losing any quality, any real sense of quality of education. And so they do a really nice job with that. I feel like maybe 2 pages would be a good amount to keep at a good pace, but not so much that that it feels tedious. 5 or 6 problems. That seems good. Because like I said, he'll do analytical grammar starting in 7th grade, but this is just something kind of in between. And then this last one, we may actually end up doing this school year still. I don't have to sit down and really look at it, but it's called Something's Fishy at Lake Iwannafisha, a whodunit forensic mystery. We did forensic science in the fall. So that's what caught my eye about this. But I didn't do a strong look at it before I ordered it. I tend to trust that what they produce we're going to enjoy because they have a proven track record in our family. So they give you some witness profiles, suspect profiles, and a timeline of events, and then a nice set of instructions. And then you start out with some different forensic evidence lessons. I think this would be really good for logic, which is why we may hold off and do it next year, do it together, but I haven't decided. I'm going to have to look and see how much work it is, how long it is, more specifically. So I think it just looks fun. It would be a good way to review what we did in the fall. There's math involved, lots of logic and thinking and learning, like arson, like all the different things that go along with it. And these are all handouts, this first part, or like guides. And then this section is when you get into what happened and trying to figure out what went on there at Lake Iwannafisha. Yeah, this looks fun. But like I said, I need to sit down and really look through it and decide if it's something that we can do still this school year or if we'll use it for logic next year. I have a few things that I want to do for logic next year with them. So, yeah. Well, this looks fun and quite educational. Okay. So here are 3 things for you to consider if you are looking for something from Critical Thinking Company. They have all kinds of topics. They have science and reading and writing and history, and which we love their history, their U.S. History Detective. I have a video on it. Yeah, they have all kinds of subjects and just lots of fun, but strong programs. So I'll see you over in the next video.